And reporter Abby Dinham joined us now live from Corryong. Abby, has the full extent of bushfire damage been assessed there?
They're still in the process of that at the moment, Ricardo. What we do know is that the Corryong blaze alone has burnt 180,000 hectares. We know in a smaller community near the New South Wales border of Corryong that at least 14 homes have been lost. Limited access to Corryong has only just been reinstated this afternoon, and as we drove into town, it was just absolutely devastating. Kilometre after kilometre of scorched earth, destroyed fences and cattle that were caught up in the blaze and couldn't escape. Coming into town, the locals are just exhausted. Many say they felt underprepared for the size of the fire front that moved towards them. And while we do have access today, it is limited, and authorities warn that should the weather turn, evacuation orders could be reinstated. Jeff and John are lifelong school friends from Corryong. 7 decades together in the rural township near the New South Wales border. For the first time ever, they've been forced out by fire.
It's the outlying districts with all the farms and that have been burnt, stock killed. It's just a tragedy.
The region of northeast Victoria enduring a firestorm of the likes many had never seen before.
Daylight was like dark. It was a yellow, burnt orange haze, and the smoke was so toxic, your eyes just burned. An
evacuation centre in Wodonga providing support and respite for those who fled the blaze, and for the many who have nothing to return to.
People here want to help. In small communities in regional Victoria, these are our neighbours that have been affected.
Around 600 evacuees have been processed through this relief centre in the last week. 180 are now being accommodated at a nearby army barracks. Volunteers are now preparing for an influx towards the end of the week, with an expected spike in weather conditions.
We cannot afford to become complacent. We must remain vigilant no matter where we are in the state.
Emergency management today sending in agricultural and veterinary ground teams to assess the damage to cattle in the region. More than 1,100 livestock losses have been confirmed in the Upper Murray area alone. 3,500 animals remain unaccounted for.
It's devastating. If you lose your stock, you lose your livelihood. So the priority is to get in there and assist farmers assess the damage, the stock losses, obviously dealing with disposal, controlling diseases.
I can barely imagine how the grief, the toll that would take on you. So my thoughts are with every farmer.
As fires continue to burn on Kangaroo Island, there are grave concerns for the loss of unique and endangered wildlife there. It's estimated around 50,000 koalas lived on the island, a rare population free from chlamydia.
I'm guessing well over 50% of our koala population's gone.
Beekeeper Peter Davis returned to find 400 of his 1,000 hives destroyed.
We have a community spirit here on Kangaroo Island that is not burnable. It hurts. It hurts to see this, and I don't want anyone to go through this again.
Victoria's largest abalone farm in Malakuta has been burnt in the fires there. The final 300 people still stranded in the holiday town will leave by Australian Defence Force boat and aircraft over the coming hours. So for the past few days, the fear has been that the Corryong fire will travel further north and link up with a fire burning north of the border. It now looks inevitable. The CFA is unable to get the thermal imaging they need due to the intense smoke that's in the region, so they're unsure how far apart these two fires are. But some in the area are saying little more than a road now separates them, and they're warning once the weather begins to heat up again on Thursday, people need to remain on high alert.
Okay, Abby Dinham there in Corryong in northern Victoria, thank you.